Hey guys, this is Jeremy Robeson with Microtarget Marketing, and I just wanted to follow up the few things that we wanted to point out in terms of the statistics surrounding what happened with the Seafood and Wine Festival, and to show the results that we got on Facebook compared to last year. So, the first thing that I want to go over is the difference in the results that we achieved on Facebook in 2018 compared to what the Seafood and Wine Festival had in 2017. The statistics right here are showing a couple different things. First of all, in 2017, these are two different screenshots I just pulled together so we could see this all in one screen. This is a screenshot of the number of event responses and the amount of reach that the Seafood and Wine Festival had for the Facebook event that they created for their Facebook page in 2017. And as you can see, this is the number of people beyond this total number of responses. This is the number of people that even saw that the event was happening. And then this is the number of people that actually saw the Facebook event and said that they were interested in going or that they were going to the event. So their total was 1,630 people. Now, if you compare what they did in 2017 to what we did this year, there are some significant differences. First of all, the number of people that saw that the event was happening was 1,488,647 people, which is just a phenomenal reach when you consider that the people that we were showing this event to were all within 50 miles of the Portland area. And secondly, look at the number of people who responded to the Facebook event that we created compared to the number of people that responded to the Facebook event that the Seafood and Wine Festival created the previous year. 1,630 total responses in 2017 to 41,779 total responses in 2018. This right here is the most important number that we can show you to illustrate how much of a difference having professionals handle your social media marketing, how big of a difference that can make. This is over 20 times more responses. This is saying that 41,779 people said that they were either interested in going to the event, so they clicked on it, or they said that they were going to the event. Now, the great thing about this is when you have this number of people who have responded to a Facebook event, Facebook automatically sends notifications to these people who have engaged with your Facebook event and reminds them that the event is happening. So you have 41,779 people being reminded as the event gets closer automatically that the event is coming up. And do you think that's going to increase the attendance, the actual attendance at your event? Absolutely. Now, here's another interesting number, which is just on the Facebook event page, we had 2,660 people click on the buy tickets link just on the Facebook page. Now, we had a number of other strategies going, a number of other things happening, which were pushing ticket sales. But just because we grew this number so much, we had 2,660 people click on the buy tickets link on the Facebook event page. Now, here are the results from the survey company. Now, the survey company asked a lot of questions, but there's only two sets of questions that we wanted to show you guys to really illustrate the impact that we had on the event. First of all, what I should let you know is in terms of how much money was spent on advertising for this event, less than 20% of that was our budget. Over half of that budget was spent on radio. So considering those factors, it's really vital for you guys as event organizers to pay attention to the return on investment that is possible when social media marketing is being done correctly. Because look at this. Of the 4,000 people that were surveyed, there was a little bit more than that, but roughly 4,000 people surveyed. Only 253 people who came to the event said that they heard about the event on radio. And this is typical of the kind of returns that we're seeing with radio throughout the industry. Radio is a diminishing return in terms of advertising these days. It's just becoming less and less effective every year because less and less people are listening. And people have other things that they're listening to in their cars and at home now than radio. It's just not nearly as effective anymore as it used to be. Now compare that to the number of people who said they heard about the event on Facebook. Now we focused almost exclusively on Facebook for this event. There was a little bit going on Instagram, but we focused mostly on Facebook for this event because we knew that the primary core group of people who were going to come to this event were people who were on Facebook. We could have done some stuff on YouTube, and we probably will next year. We could have done more with Instagram, but really our core group of people was going to be on Facebook. And so we really focused on using Facebook as the primary source of traffic and leads that we had for this event. Now, 1,754 people of the 4,000 people who filled out the survey said that they heard about it on Facebook. That's almost half. But the other thing to keep in mind and to pay attention to are these two numbers right here. Other, 996, and word of mouth was 923. Now, we can't claim all of these numbers, but I can tell you a very significant number of that was directly because of the Facebook ads. Because as people hear about the event, they're going to tell their friends. That's just how it goes. And if the larger percentage of people heard about the event on Facebook, you can guarantee the larger percentage of word of mouth came because of people that heard about it on Facebook. So I just wanted to put that into perspective for you. With less than 20% of the budget for this event, we brought in over 50%, guaranteed over 50% of the people that attended this event. And that's huge. Now, we had a few other things. We can probably claim a lot for website as well because we were running things on Google AdWords and driving people to the website. We can claim some of this, probably, most likely not all of it. But what does that let you know? I mean, that means probably when you look at all these numbers combined, we probably brought in 2/3 of the people that came to this event directly from Facebook advertising. That's the power of a properly run social media campaign. All right, and there's one final slide here, guys, that I wanted to show you. And this is just backing up what I was telling you about the number of people that we brought to the event. So this question was, is this your first time attending the Seafood Wine Festival? And 15% said, no, I've been here before. 85% of the people that showed up to this event this year, an event that historically had 12 to 14,000 people every year, 85% of them said that this was their first time. And what we can tell you is that the event organizers and the vendors who were at this event, they all told us that this event had been losing a little bit of attendance every. And last year they were down about 10%, and there was a significant chance that this year was going to drop even more than that. And I just want to illustrate to you guys how important it is to note that 85% of the people who attended this event had never been there before. This year, their numbers jumped up in terms of just overall attendance by 25%. Their paid attendance increased by 45%. So what that lets you know is that because 85% of these people had never been in previous years, they were probably going to be, and I can't say this for certain, but I can say it with enough confidence that I'm willing to say it. They were probably going to lose quite a bit of attendance this year. And because we stepped in, because we helped out, because we ran a properly run social media campaign, because we stepped in and did marketing just in general, we were able to increase their attendance by 25%, despite the fact that most of the people that came this year had never been before. So if you guys are seeing what we're seeing, if you're seeing a diminishing return from radio, if you're seeing a diminishing return from TV, if your primary sources of marketing that you've used in years past seem less and less effective, you're not alone. That's how the industry is going. And we can really help you out by driving traffic to your event using social media and the kinds of marketing strategies that we have learned have worked and we can prove work and that we've demonstrated we are capable of. And we would love to help you guys out. So if you feel like having an increase in attendance, of paid attendance of 45% at your event next year, this year, whenever your next event is coming up, please get in touch with us. Send us a message on our website, www.microtarget.marketing, or find us on Facebook and send us a message. And let's talk about what we can do to grow your attendance at your events this year and in years to come.